Hello everyone, and today we have something that I've been needing to do for a while and something that the channel desperately needs, and that is a video. Oh my goodness, it's been a very long time since the channel has seen the light of day, which is not a good thing. It needs some of that. But I am doing something, and that is fixing my home theater setup because it is really bad. I don't think I've ever even shown you the home theater at all, but there is the projector. I'll get way more in detail in a minute, and it projects over there, and it's well over 100 inches whenever it's on. So I think we need to start tackling back here because it is a disaster. Also, the computer needs to be turned off because it's in sleep mode. Also, I'll show you a little bit more around this computer because you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, you're running your home theater off of a ancient Dell. Well, that's not really true at all. I'm just using that case. Yeah, I'll show you more about the computer in a minute because it really is. It's something pretty special. It's not special at all. It's just a regular sleeper PC that has budget stuff inside of it. I can't believe I didn't build this on the channel, but I mean, I didn't. So I'll give a bit of a hardware tour of it. I mean, it's really nothing special, but it's not a 2003 Dell either. Okay, so now that the computer's out of the way, this camera's low light's really going to be getting put to the test because, yeah, it's a little bit disaster over there. There's supposed to be a VCR there, but I brought it somewhere else to use it. But anyway, we'll just show you what we've got here. For starters, we have got a Wii, which strangely enough has the green power light, but doesn't appear to be on. We've got a original 1985 Nintendo with a bunch of my dad's old games, which is really cool. We've got a stack of DVDs that should probably be gone through. We've got a bunch of random cassette tapes. There's some old films of mine. There is some of my dad's movies down here, some of my sister's, some old VHS tapes. There's all sorts of stuff over here. Yeah, so I think we need to get tackling back behind here because it's very much a mess. I think the first thing to do is probably just to get rid of everything here. So I want to turn the Wii off, which is being very funky. Okay, so that's off. But the fan went right. I've never seen that in my life. Oh, now it's back on. Okay, off. Oh, this is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, there we go. So now I should be able to unplug everything. Okay, there we go. Here's my Wii. Check the flash drive line for my completely legal games. Alright. So the first order of business is to get this shelving unit out of here because there is a huge mess of stuff. Hey look, some AirPods. I wonder if they're good. Controller movie. So I'm going to keep all the movies on there for now. I'm really just going to plug all the stuff. There's really not much on this right now, which is nice. Oh man, that goes everything. So yeah, there's a big huge mess of stuff back here, which is always fine. Also, it says for needs to go somewhere else. I'd really like to find out where it's unfortunate. I think it's stuck right there. Because there's never going to be one there. It needs to be in front of every which is right there. So I'll be logging into its face. I'll figure something better out for the cable though. I mean, like I can run it underneath the couch and monitor instead of being on the floor here. That would be much better. Now you should really see what I'm talking about whenever I say that it is a complete mess back here. Yeah, it definitely is a mess back here. So, back here, we got a bunch of cords, which I need to get sorted out. This is the DirecTV box. This is the AV cable for the DirecTV, which I'm going to just unplug that because it's plugged into the projector over there. And I'm going to get all these cords sorted out and figure out exactly what they are. I think it's going to be easier if I... Oh, there went the mic, because that was probably loud. I need to make sure the cords are stuck in, because Yeah, sorry about all that crackling. I'm sure there's quite a bit. But I didn't have this mic plugged in, and I didn't have it plugged in all the way, and there was all sorts of awful static that I got rid of. It made things sound a little robotic-y. I was doing a video for my school, actually, and like a proper video that people thinking about coming to the school they're going to see for our band program, actually. And there was some awful noise in the background of some of the clips that I had to digitally remove, which made people sound a little bit robotic-y, and it still cut through just a little bit. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it gives me lots of confidence considering that I this summer wanting to do some promotional videos for people, like good quality promotional videos, and get paid for it. Also, I know that here on YouTube, most of my videos are very low production value, but I just wanted to drive the point home that I actually can do some much better stuff than that. I really need to put more time into this. It's just that I don't have time. I have school, and I have, you know, more professional video projects I have to do and all that sort of stuff. It's just, unfortunately, it can't really be done for me to devote more time to this, even though I really want to. I really want to grow more in the, I want to put some more effort into this channel. I want to see where I can go, because if I could actually get the new requirements, I was so close to the old requirements. All you needed was 10,000 views across your channel and 100 subscribers, and I was like basically right close to that. And then YouTube changed all their requirements, and I can no longer get partnered. Thanks at Google. Although I see why they're doing it. They're wanting to make it so that there's less sort of copies of other people's videos and all that sort of the negative side of YouTube. Try and cut down on things that shouldn't be monetized that are actually getting monetized. So, I mean, I see where they're coming from, I guess. But it's just, it hurts us small creators a little bit because, I mean, yes, I know we wouldn't be getting much, but we'd be getting something, and every little bit helps. So, anyway, now we're down to this. So, this is going from an extension cord which powers the 2 rear speakers as well as the projector. So this needs to stay there. This is the DirecTV cable box cord, which I'm going to get rid of because I want there to be basically nothing here. Everything's basically in this chair right now. This is the cord for the PC. This is the DirecTV box itself, which is hooked into the coax, which is hooked into the wall over there. And this is the cord for the NES. And now there's basically nothing. There is just the VGA cable coming from the projector. And this is a real nice Amazon Basics, really long cable we had to get whenever we moved the projector up to the ceiling. I think this is, it's either 10 or 15 foot. I think it's 15. Really the only thing left to do is to go through what's actually on the cabinet. I changed my mind. We're going to put a little bit of computery stuff in right at the middle of the video because this is a tech channel. And, well, while what we're doing here is quite a bit of tech, we haven't got in a computer yet. So this is a Dell Dimension 2400. It's actually just a case. I'll tell you, here's what we have inside. This isn't a new system by any means, but it's not a Pentium 4. Single core Northwood with 256 megs of RAM either. This Dell Dimension 2400, if you have seen that awful Dell Dimension 2400 video, yes, I took it down because it is just really bad and embarrassing, but yeah, I took it down. But the original specs were DM4 Northwood Intel integrated graphics and with 256 megs of RAM, which I actually upgraded to 2 gigs. It's pretty, quite a bit. I had Windows 7 on it, and I had, what else did I have? Yeah, that was it, integrated graphics. Now in here we have a Pentium something or another. It's a Pentium from like 2009, 2008 on a socket 775 motherboard. It's running at like 2.7 gigahertz, I think, 2.75, something like that. We have an NVIDIA GeForce 8400 GS, which has HDMI. 4 gigs of DDR2 memory, and a laptop hard drive duct taped to the bottom of the case. This is a 120 gig Toshiba drive. Crappy Logicus power supply, which I'm surprised hasn't blown up yet. Dual optical drives, which is nice because I usually do use the computer for DVDs because VGA is a lot better than composite. So this is a DVD rewriter and this is a DVD reader. So this computer does handle, it meets my requirements down here. It's a standard def projector, so my requirements are that it plays Netflix in 480p and that it plays YouTube at 720p 60, and it does both of those perfectly. I had a lower power computer down here before, but this is a bit of an upgrade. I paid $30 for all the upgrades to this thing, which is great. Power supply, motherboard, CPU, RAM. Some of those I had the power supply and some of the RAM, but I didn't have the motherboard, CPU, and I got that cooler. I got all 3 of those for $30, which is excellent. So, yeah, I'm gonna go start working on some of this stuff. Okay, right now I'm going to focus on the power cables, which are the things that you can basically see. So, I've got a power strip down there, and I'm going to just kind of plug everything in. Alright, my camera's set up in a way that is like really sketch, so I really hope that it doesn't fall, because if it does, I will be sad, and you can't even really see what's going on down there. So, I mean, it's almost like there's no point. Yeah, now it really is sketch. I got a VHS. It's actually sturdier, though. Anyway, so we're going to hook the computer up now. Now, this computer down here is hooked up really simply. Now, I don't even have surround sound. This is what goes into my sound system, okay? Which my sound system, if you even want to call it a sound system, is iLive speaker number 2 and iLive speaker number 1 and iLive speaker number 2. Which is hooked up through a headphone splitter I bought at the dollar store, and they work. And I don't know if you can say much else. Video, that is accomplished with this. I didn't make this VGA cable, which is actually adapted to DVI, because this video actually does have a VGA output that you probably saw, which you can But it has a VGA output that goes to the funky rhythm and music and stuff, and low profile bracket for the computer. And that rhythm cable really makes the beat a ridiculous amount of interference, and there's all sorts of fingering lines going through, and it's awful. Thankfully, that doesn't use a DVI adapter, so that's what I do. And yeah, that's all. And then I got the wireless mouse receiver. Also, just hooked up to this computer is video power and wireless mouse receiver. And that's literally it. And then I plug the keyboard in the front USB port if I'm playing a game down here. So that's that. Very simple. Also, I figured I should just mention, this is the very professional way the camera is set up. I can't go back any farther because there's just this little tiny cable connecting this camera and this mic. So I can't go any farther away. I need a better cable. But there's that. I just realized the camera was not pointed here at all. So I cut that part of the video out where I was talking. Basically what I was saying is, I swooped the video cables around like this. And yeah, I'll show you how I changed video and audio sources over here right now. More sketchy camera placement, and I have the camera set up right here like this so that I can show you how everything is hooked up. So this is not going to work well, I can already tell, but it's going to work good enough. So right here, this comes from the projector. This is literally a composite cable. I've got one of these little, is this a male to male, female to female? I think female to female, I think. I might have that completely wrong. but that is the video from the projector. So I can take something like a cable box. This is the cable box one. And I can plug the video into there. And then I've got my audio adapter. And I plug the audio from the cable box in, which is what's usually hooked up. So there's my audio. And then right here is how I switch it between composite and the computer. So right there is my headphone splitter. It's plugged into the back of this, and there's a cable that runs behind there to another speaker I've got over there. And I can literally just unplug that from the computer, plug that in there, shove it right there, and that's what you do to change sources. And then the other cables just kind of sit right there. I know, it's really ugly. I'm planning on getting a composite splitter sometime. And that's basically how that's all set up. Yes, I know, it's not very good. I totally forgot about the Wii sensor bar. I said I was going to make it better. And you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Sensor bar. Okay, I'm going to turn off the lights and I'm going to turn on the projector now. I'm going to start off by looking at the computer. The computer portion of this setup. So you can probably hear the fan. And I'm probably going to have to move the camera back. Okay, I think I finally got it. So either way, here is the system booted up. I have the user benchmark for it on the desktop. Well, that'll be the only benchmarking we do, other than playing a little Minecraft. But let's open up Netflix and watch some video just so you can see. Okay, so we're gonna watch just a little bit of Stranger Things. I don't want to get done up for copyright, but anyway, I have all the lights off, and I'm going to let you see it. Wire the file card. Oh, there we go. So you'll be able to see exactly what this thing is like. I should really switch this over to manual camera. But anyway, there we go. Here is some video playing. And it looks great in person. I mean, it's definitely not HD. I mean, you can see the pixels, alright? But when you're sit back and you're watching a movie, you really are immersed. The colors are really good. I just wanna I'll play a little bit of Big Buck Bunny just because it's non-copyright, and I don't feel like getting done up for copyright because, I mean, it's just not fun. It really isn't. So this is non-copyright. So there we go. So this is playing at 720p 60. So you can watch this on the projector. And I'll be quiet. Alright, I think that's enough of that. You can get the idea of the quality. So, that's the projector, that's the computer, I guess. Just because this is a tech channel, I think it's only fair I open up the specs. Okay, so I was right. It's a Pentium dual-core E5400 at 2.7 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and if we open up the device manager, you can see that we have a NVIDIA GeForce 8400 GS graphics card, which is nothing fancy. However, I can pop Minecraft open here, and I'll be able to play the game just fine. Even on this hardware, it'll pop open in a reasonable amount of time. There it is. And I can get on probably... Alright, here's a world that's on here. So I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm just going to go around, show you that, yeah, I can play Minecraft really big in my basement. Oh, that's right, this world's terrible. Let's just see if we can find something. There we go, here's an island. There's some land over here. There we go, this is some fairly decent land. But as you can see, it runs pretty well. The settings, I don't even know what I have the game settings at. I have I have fancy graphics and fancy leaves off. The render distance is set to 10 chunks. I'm going to bump that up to 12. Anti-aliasing is at 1. I could tell that. Even on this low resolution screen, you can tell the anti-aliasing was bad. So, yeah, it's still smooth. So, I mean, as you can see, got Minecraft on here. And, yeah, there we go. Works fine. So, that's my home theater setup. I can also, like I said, I can play Wii. I can hook up the I can hook up any AV device, or I can use the computer to do whatever. So, you know, I go down here and I mean, it's really nice. I sit down here and watch Netflix all the time. It's real nice. And I think all I gotta say is, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll probably actually get around to editing this video together. I've got lots of footage to go through, but yeah, thanks for watching. Also, I don't know if I'm going to have it up or not by now, but I am working on some new channel banners, a new intro, all sorts of good stuff, because I really want to revive this channel. I've got a week of spring break left, and I want the channel to be revived, updated, and all that by the end of the week. And I've got lots of free time today, because, yeah. So I'll probably actually get to work on that. But I'm going to quit rambling about stuff and say goodbye.